Hello, this is Broyer, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our bacon and eggs run here. Currently, just doing bacon. There's our piggies in here. No eggs yet, but we'll get to that at some point. But yeah, I mean, we've gotten all of our fields mostly where we want them to be as far as getting the crops that we were on there when we bought them off. And now, you know, it's kind of in our control of getting the cycle going going forward. So that feels pretty good. But yeah, I think it's time to fast forward. There's really nothing for us to do. We're in December. There's nothing for us to do until March at this point. So really, we're going to be fast forwarding pretty quickly here, keeping an eye on our pigs to make sure they do stay fed. And other than that, just doing a whole lot of nothing. So let's cruise along here. Doing a couple fast forwards. We're going to have to be paying a absolutely ridiculous amount of interest, but kind of how it goes. Paying a little bit of leasing costs, which that's just that plow over there. I mean, I could get rid of it and bring it back later. I mean, it's probably a good idea. When will we be using it again? We're going to be using it again once we harvest the canola in July. I mean, I can go ahead and do this, actually. Let me go ahead and grab you. Truth be told, I could probably just go ahead and combine these up now. I mean, it'll only dig in very so slightly into the fields that are already there, which is not really that big of a deal. Don't think so. 79 or 76. Yeah. I want these, all of these to be canola. So I'm going to go ahead and just combine these all up. Just have one giant field over here. Make it a bit easier for us. A lot of create fields, lower plow. All right, there's one down, two to go. Kind of hard to see the line here with the canola being the same color as the grass itself. This tractor without having a front weight is a little awkward. I don't want to go buy front weight just for this though. We're just going to make do with it being a little bit wobbly. All right, more small section joint up, and these are good to go. I mean, we still need to do all of the liming and all that kind of stuff, but we'll get that here in a moment. One looks a little bit wider for some reason. All right, there we go. One fairly large field is done. All right, this is gonna be something a little bit silly, but it annoys me. Oh, wait a minute. Why is there still a line there? Is there really? Can't tell if what I'm looking at. Let's go here. No, okay, this looks good. Fine. The plowed line. I guess it's just maybe the road line or something like that still showing up. All right, we're going to... Interesting. We're going to come in here, and I think we're going to go ahead and just buy the environmental scores for these. I mean, it's just 2 environmental scores. It's still going to be kind of expensive. Right? Actually, I don't know. Do I have to buy 3 of these? I'm not sure. I think we do, unfortunately. But it's going to be done, and I just don't want to have to worry about it anymore. That way it's all one giant field now. We know it's good, and yeah, looks good. All right. A little silly to spend that much money on something after I just spent it, but I can check the box and not even have to worry about it anymore. All right, let's go ahead and drop you off here. Go grab the lime. We can go ahead and return that finally. Save ourselves a couple $100 a month. So we can grab the lime with the other guy since he's already in front of it. Pretty good sized field. Pretty happy with that actually once it's all said and done. It'll be really good once we actually get crop growing on it all over the place because that'll look nice. Alrighty, done. How's that looking? Nice. Like it. I like it a lot. All right, cool. Well, like I said, we're going to basically, I think for sure at this point, fast forward till April. And be ready to plant our corn and sorghum. Oh, yeah, I guess if I was going to do the sorghum on those other fields, I could still do it, but I'll just put I'll leave a little bit of space. I'll have to kind of be careful with it. Keep a look at the pigs to make sure they're still okay, which they should be. They're already started reproducing now, finally. So we'll have some more piggies here in a couple months, which will, you know, I mean, that's good that we're finally starting to get that rolling now. In fact, the first pigs will have 2 sets of babies before the second set of pigs even gets old enough to have babies. So, but then once that set starts having babies, then it's just it's gonna be like rabbits from that point forward. They're really gonna start escalating. All right, March. March would normally be when we plant sugar beets. We are not planting sugar beets. And there is nothing else that we want to plant. Just confirming. Oats, sunflowers, no. Potatoes, no. Sugar beets, can we skipped? Okay, nope, we're good. Just wanted to make sure I'm not completely crazy. Well, more crazy than normal. 2 more months on the pigs. Still have tons of food. All right, we're in April. So we want to plant some corn and sorghum. So we're going to grab the big boy. Guess I should get you out of the way real quick. Oh, that's right. I need the planter for corn. That's right. We were holding off on that. Well, I can go get the sorghum done. Let me figure out how I want to do this. I have to put in like an arbitrary line over here. Honestly, it does not have to be perfect. Just something to get us some value out of these fields. All right, you smart enough to do this on your own right now? Probably not. We're gonna try. While you're getting ready to do that, I do want to... so we don't, just to double check, we do not have a planter, correct? No, just the seeder. All right, so we do need the planter. Which I guess will be for the sugar beets and the corn down the road. I mean, something like that's not, it's fine, I guess, because it does do the fertilizing, which I would like to get something that does that as well. I mean, this one's great. It does the liquid fertilizing. This one's not bad. $12 meters. It's expensive. I mean, this whatever we're going to do is going to be expensive. Honestly, this Cavern line is also not terrible. 9 meters. How wide is our current seeder? Only 8 meters. So honestly, the 9 meter one would be about equivalent and would probably be fine. And we don't have to do it super often, and it's going to be able to zip along those relatively quickly. Save ourselves a little bit of money. I mean, it's like double the price to get 3 more meters. Yeah, I think for now, this one's actually going to be okay. We do unfortunately need to borrow some money again, but we kind of knew that was going to happen. I mean, if we're short of 4 mil before this is all said and done, I will be surprised. Although, how much more do we actually need? I actually don't know that we need that much more. Let's get you heading up there to pick that up while we finish doing some stuff. We need... Actually, I don't know. We got the harvester. We got the wagons. We got the silo. We got the tractors we're going to be using. We got cultivating stuff. I mean, we got... We might be fine. Just want to see if you're actually going to be able to do this on your own. If so, I'll take over for the other guy. Nope. Gotcha. That's all right. We'll do this one ourselves. I mean, there's a couple like convenience things that I wouldn't mind getting. Nothing like super like mandatory and critical right now. The only other thing I mean, obviously we want to get the chickens. Okay, so that's one other thing. I mean, I suppose once we get this sorghum up, we could always get the chickens at that point. But the other thing I would like to get is maybe eventually get a biogas plant. Not necessarily like a big one, just something small that can at least get us some value for all of our slurry and manure. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. When we come back, I'll probably have a little more of this done. And we'll get plowing or get planting the corn as well, and we'll go from there. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.